Hey guys, I'm trying to get this to where I'm gonna be able to. It's so damn hot, where it's so hot that I have to have this thing on here. It's loud, so I'm hoping that everybody can hear me okay. Um, Blessings, it's Juicy here with you guys. I'm just bringing in some energy for the tribe, the collective energy, which is just an overall for everybody. So whatever, as always, it doesn't resonate with you, then you leave it or give it to somebody else that you may feel it could use it, or just leave it alone. Whatever it is, it may not resonate. It may resonate. I'm not really sure what's going to happen because I'm just coming in from my higher soul. But with that being said, I did get a shitload. So, oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's really hot in this motherfucker up here in Arizona. It's hot, and I go to different parts of it. So, but right now I'm in a really hot part because I had some clients to work with up here. It's very hot, very fucking hot. So if I keep fucking around with my hair, that's why. It's just hot. Like I go from being okay, then it's like, what the hell is happening? Why is this fan thing happen? I don't know. Because the air stopped working. It's weird. But anyway, um, I got some really good shit for y'all. Now, again, as we're not doing a certain sign right now, it's just the tribe, the collective. Let me see. Can you guys see me okay? I hope so. I'm just like really hot. Um, hmm. So, this can be any sign at all. This can be whatever. Um, but it came in really strong, so I'm going to do it. Even with this, probably the hot brought it even stronger. Maybe my channeling comes on because the heat is on. Because I'm my baby's on fire, kind of shit, you know. Anyway, who knows? But the point is, I definitely know I wouldn't be doing it if I was freezing. So it must be something about me being hot opposed to freezing in order for me to get around with this bullshit. So anyway, uh, I did it just for you guys, man. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. Oh, there it is. Okay. So right now I'm feeling first thing I felt because this whole planet, especially after the COVID kind of shook everything from everywhere, from the core. But also there's other people on the planet that really weren't here. I mean, they were here for the COVID, but they weren't here for the long run before that. Some people are young, some people are older. Really doesn't matter. They're just experiencing it in different ways, different ways. And that's what I always try to explain about the sun signs. The sun signs are about kind of, and the risings are very important. We have a lot of different aspects in the chart, which I'm going to be doing some work on. But basically, we don't want to be um, ahead of ourselves too much. And I feel like a lot of people are trying to get ahead of themselves because they don't feel worthy. Or maybe there was a past life, or maybe they were somewhere before where they feel like they had it, but they did something to fuck it all up, and then they had to come back to the beginning. And so then they see you shining your star, and then they're like, "Fuck, what did I do? I'm pissed." Now they're angry. Authority, I got it. But basically, they did something that they didn't earn it. They had to do it all over again, either in another realm of spirit or on this life, whatever they chose. It's not somebody else doesn't send you anywhere. It's all up to you where you go from your years acting, thinking, and your spirit gauge. Like, where the fuck are you? It's not like I'm going to send you anywhere. If you're high enough, you'll go where you're gravitated to naturally. But if you're a dumb fuck, you can't really hide it on the other realms. But basically, the first thing that I came in for the collective, the tribe, is the possibilities. Like this is an Osho deck, and if you look at them, look at. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right with my dyslexic motherfucking ass. Look at that motherfucker, that eagle. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get above that shit. Like, and also it's beautiful every level up. But the point is, we're full of it, and stop trying. What am I trying to say here? Spirit, I call in my guides, angels, spirit, my higher soul, the ascended masters, the light, the elemental kingdom, the mean ones, the dolphins below. asking them to guide you. And anything that comes in this collective tribe that is negative, I would like to go ahead and ask you to please help and aid in that being sent right back. Archangel Michael, thank you. I love you so much. So do that and clear that. And I give thanks for your help in this. To give whatever comes in, and whoever resonates with this may take it and use it for much light and love. And if it does not resonate, then leave it. And anything that does, I'm trying to move you up so you can hear me in case that fan is making noise. Okay, so anyway, one of the things that I've got from this, but we're going to go on a little bit. I'm going to go into, I'm feeling like Spirit's telling me to go into another deck to clarify the possibilities here. So Spirit wanted to spell out, please guide me. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank my higher soul. Come on, Spirit, for the tribe right now, collective. What do you want to show us besides that one? What's else here? Anything else? Give me another one. Oh, is it that one? Yeah, maybe. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, both of these. Wow. So we got the wands, the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is like, you know what? I'm fucking done. Like basically the wand suit's a fire suit. It's like, we're here to do some shit. Like we got passion. I climbed the mountain. I climbed a mountain and I turned around and I saw your reflection in my snow-covered hill and the landslide. I love this song because that's what this card reminds me of, and now I'll forever remember it. Ten of Wands is a landslide. Yeah. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Well, look at it. There he is. Like, it's coming down from the fucking landslide. You can call it whatever. It doesn't have no snow covered on it, but it's definitely a mountain. It's coming on down. It's like, fuck this. I've learned whatever the fuck lesson I needed to learn or whatever I was passionate about, and it's time to move it on up. I have to move on now. That's the energy I get from this now, and even from the song that just came in with it. The possibilities, but you have to move on before you can reach your, or you can never reach your high, you know? Okay, so, and then we got, what else came the fuck out here? Oh, so now you're at a new stage of thinking. We got the page here. Let me see what I'm feeling into that spirit in my higher soul here. Talk to me. Let me see it in the grid. What's going on with this collective tribe now? Possibilities, I know that. Moving on, starting. Okay, what I got now, it's kind of like, wow. It's like, I feel what I'm trying to explain it from the words that I'm hearing. It's like sometimes it's really hard unless you have had this gift to be able to communicate higher. Like I'm seeing how much spirit in the unseen world, your guides and all of us, the guides, angels of the light, ancestry of the light. They see that a lot of you, some of it's too late, but a lot of you have lost anything in faith because religion has always been bullshit. Like it seems like a lie to a lot of people. And a lot of you just didn't even fucking bother to connect because it seems like a waste of fucking time. And there is a lot of bullshit out there. So I understand how that could be. So here's the deal. Give it to me, Spirit, please. Help me word this. okay, again, I'm really looking for the words. But it's like a lot of you, because you grew up or somehow have had some really bad experiences and you never really connected to a certain faith, you think it's bullshit and you're tired of trying to believe in anything, everything. So this is where it gets bad. This is where I'm hearing bad. Violet flame. I didn't mean to say bad. I mean, here's where it gets low. Low. That is not the word I'm supposed to use for some reason. I get my ass cosmically spanked every time I say a word that is not right. Anyway, low, when you're feeling low, sometimes I like feeling low. What's that song? You and me, girl. Feeling low. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. Sorry. I forgot to bunnies. But be with you, girl. I like being low. Hey, 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 I like being stoned. I know that's what I know. Anyway, so that's funny. That's back in the fucking 90s, early, I think. But anyway, the possibilities is what I'm keep going on. Somebody has to go. Somebody's been trying to do something, or they thought they did, or maybe they did. And now they got to go, and a part of that shit's pissing them off. A part of it feels relieving because it's like, got a weight off my damn shoulders now. I don't need to be dicking around with any of this shit. And I'm gonna come in here with some new ideas. But the thing is, first you have to realize that you have a disconnection. That's why you are depressed. That is why you have no. If you have no, um, what's the word? Spirit. Give me a word so I don't get spanked. It's not the fun spanking either. It's just like shit. Um, if you have, well, I don't really know how else to say it, but that you just haven't made the effort to continually connect to the unseen world that's around you with light or to help. You haven't made that connection yet, which kind of makes you stupid in my eyes, which I hate to judge, but it really is. It's dumb. It's stupid, whatever the fucking word. Like, what kind of retard can't do that? Like, it feels retarded to me. And not the retarded people who can't help it. I'm talking about people that intentionally retard themselves, like chaining themselves to the devil. That's another thing. What is this? I'm telling you, I felt this energy. I think I even wrote it down in my meditation earlier. I can't remember where it's at now. Maybe I have it here. I don't know. But I said, listen here. Like, this has got to, there's something wrong here. What are you doing? God, where did I write that down? I don't know. Oh my gosh. It was imperative. Imperative. I have to find the words from spirit. I'm sorry. It's like I don't know if any of you are familiar with the tarot deck, but the devil, he's like in the original deck, the way to write, and and some people that remade it in different night colors and different artwork, but still the deck is there with the based on the tarot, right? Yeah, but it's here. I was trying to look. Did I look for the devil earlier? Was I looking for? I don't know. Oh, the fool. I think I was looking for the fool earlier in a different video. But the thing is, oh, there the motherfucker is right there. He just came out. Look. So look at this devil. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him closely. Let's see if we can. God, my dyslexia. Look at him. Now I want you to take a deep look at the two people that are there, and they're chained to the devil, right? Well, look at the nooses on their necks. They're so loose they could take them off anytime they wanted. So the whole deal with this motherfucker here is about ruling money and things to help people feel like they are going to be of lack. Their fear, and they will stay chained to this motherfucker in order, which is I kind of look at it let's not, shh. I'm going to whisper, kind of like the government. I don't know. What do you think? You can let me know in your comments what the fuck you think. But I'm telling you, like, they can take a walk anytime they want, but they don't because they are so full of fear. So they need to remember what they believe in, and they've forgotten it. A lot of the society and the tribe that I'm talking to now. Now, some of the ones that don't, that's our job to help, try to help and lend a hand, but also don't get too caught up into it that you lose your own shit too. Coming out of the closet, big deal. And when I say coming out of the closet, I don't mean homosexually or anything like that. God knows we have enough already that's doing that, and we support them all, and everything's cool. And I love them. I'm bisexual my damn self. I'm not talking about nothing like that. I'm just saying coming out of the closet into the light from the dark. That's what I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying. Fuck out. So take a gander if you want to look that up in the Ascended Masters or even online. I'm sure there's something about her there. I don't have time to read everything and tell you everything. I got to get through this. I don't want to be here all fucking night, even though I love y'all. I want to go and sing. Anyway, then we got Ganesh up in here for the collective. So it means yes, especially for the people. This stuff I'm saying right now is for a lot of the people that don't have faith or don't know what they really know that they believe. Now, if you don't know what you know, then you don't know anything, then you can fall for anything. So do you really want to be there? Because that's why you're under the noose, the devil. I don't know. I'm just saying, man, because Ganesh says, yes, you motherfucking can, motherfucker, yes. Let's get it on. Ganesh says, come on, motherfucker. My wife has locked me, got coins fucking out. There is no lack as long as you know how to get to this path, which is just knowing how to raise up a beyond. I keep talking about this fucking brain shit, which I have it all over, man. You guys can get a hold of me. I'm going to tell you. And then when you will do that, you will get fertility. But let's just pray. A lot of you understand and overstand and understand that when you get that fertility, this is like a gift, man, from your own work. It's like a trophy kind of that you get in high school, like on the 3D plane here. Like if I'm a cheerleader, I won the thing, I got a cheerleading thing, or I got a football thing, or whatever the fuck you're doing. But the thing is, this is actually a spiritual trophy on a level that I can't explain it really. It's just there, and a lot of people like to think of it as pregnancy. Now, I always say when I'm doing a certain reading, and that's why I do sun signs individually at times, because I do like to do their own sun energy each month. But otherwise, I'm going to start doing more collective readings so that we can weed this shit out, because I do take a long time, and I'm more spiritual with my readings. I'm not about if your fucking girlfriend left you or your boyfriend, you're fucking upset. Like, this is what the bottom, I'm going higher than that. Like, this is spirit readings, okay? Maybe I should change my name to Juicy Spirit Reverend JJ. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, the point is that this is more higher than that. I'm going deeper with y'all on a collective, because I'm not really here to pat your ass with your little hurt feelings of whatever the hell you just went through. You're going to have to go on out. Step outside. You just step outside. Yeah, that's the Fool. It's like, that's the one in my last video about the story of the Taro. You want to come up, Tigers? Come here. If you want to come up, I'll move the cards. Come. Stop staring at me. He's an owl and a tiger. He makes me nervous because he just sits there like an owl and a tiger at the same time. He's like an owl and a tiger. And I'm going to have to pick him up, which he gets pissed off about, but he just sits there. Let me see. I'll just move it around and see if we can find him here. Look at this crazy motherfucker. Look. Say hi, tiger. Are you there? Can they see you? Where are you? Where's your ass? Look. I don't know. I don't know if I can find him. He's crazy. But anyway, he likes to sit there just like that. and do his thing. But anyway, getting back to the reading, a lot of you motherfuckers too have had your heart broken, like, or deceived. Somebody was deceived, but also sorrow, lots of sorrow. But also, I'm feeling like there's somebody passed. A lot of you had some significant deaths, passings, the death of the physical body. I'm a medium, so I guarantee you that it is not the end. Although it feels like that because people are so freaked out, just like because they don't understand it. Just like when, what did they say with the Columbus ships? When they came in and there's the motherfuckers and they never seen no ships. They didn't know what the fuck it was. So they're like, damn, what the hell? They couldn't see it. It had to take their brain a while to put together the images that were coming in because they had never seen that before. So it's like, wow, okay, this is new. And that's the same reason you don't know when somebody's betraying you because you expect everyone to be like you. You expect your picture. The eyes are not what sees, it's the brain. The eyes are just a lens, like a camera. And so if the brain has never experienced that shit, it's like a computer. It doesn't know what the hell. So basically, or heaven, whatever you want, whatever. Point is, you can't get to the point of all of this. But this fertility card makes me want to give you guys a little story that I tell sometimes to people. Some of you have heard it because I can't help it. I have to tell it. It's the story of evolution. Oh, and then there's another thing I just remembered. Within all of this moving on, you really need to get in touch with your higher soul because you got so many choices and you're fucking with yourself so long about the choice that sometimes it gets made before you even make it because you didn't make a choice. So you really need to choose wisely, but you got to be very careful about taking too long making a choice. Like, if you are having a problem, maybe it's because you're not supposed to go that direction. But if you're really like having a problem between two of the things, then you need to maybe go into meditation for a while. Ask your spirit guides, do whatever you got to do, but don't just do something on the whim. I feel like a lot of you are really stupid when it comes to like, oh, because you're I don't know, impatient. Let me see, spirit. Intolerant, impatient because it's from spirit. You're impatient with spirit. Like you're impatient because you're not connected to spirit. You don't have any idea how long it's going to take because all you that I'm speaking to, that is you in this reading, and it could be different degrees or levels, but who I'm talking to is that if you don't have a connection to spirit, then you are both impatient and intolerant because you have no idea that you can have any faith to know when anything's coming. So basically, you just live with this. It's a horrible way to live. Like, I've had spirit since I don't even remember a time that I wasn't connected straight in conversation with them. So I mean, I know that makes me a little bit different, maybe, but I'm just saying I sympathize with the people who do not know how to find that. And I know that's why I keep expressing this. And this is why it's my channel, because I know that with everything I am, I went through some shit in my life too. Shit. So much shit. And I just really just tell you, man, like if I did not have that my in my life, man, to tell like if I thought this world was all I could depend on, I probably would have found a way to end it a long time ago, like in the ocean. But the point is, I did try it once, but a mermaid saved me. Yesame. She was like, no, you can't drown yourself in the ocean. It's not the way you're supposed to go, and you still have too much shit to do. I'm like, great. So, just as a side note to be funny before I go on with this, I was laughing with my friend the other night, and I was telling the whole group, I go, I finally decided it's so fucking hot that I'm just going to ride out into the desert with no water for 3 days. And then my friend, she was like, but you see, somebody will ride by and find you. I'm like, thanks, man. Anyway, it was funny. So it just doesn't work when you're an angel. So everybody needs to raise it on up to the higher soul. And if you have people in your life that look like they aren't them anymore, and this is like a drop in because they're just not. They don't. They've changed, completely changed. Like they went from one extreme to the fucking worst thing. That's because there's usually a demonic little guy that just left their body that's addicted to something that stays running around on this realm, and it goes through and it connects to people that are addicted to the same things that they were, and then they fuck around, and if they don't have any faith anyway, they'll just slip right the fuck in, and then it just becomes crazy. So that's why you need to do prayers, and you need to be connected to your own soul, and then you can help others. Because if somebody is already experiencing these kind of symptoms, they're not going to be listening to this in the first place because they don't think they need any help. So that message is for somebody that has a loved one or somebody that has a loved one or anything. So we need to get through that. I'm telling you, there's a lot of that shit going on right now, man. A lot. And I also feel that, I have to say this as well, before I go into the funny story, is that, on the airplanes, I've said this before on here, and to a lot of people everywhere, not just here, but if on the airplane they say give the oxygen to yourself before you help anyone else, well, that is so fucking true. You have to, man. Like, seriously, there's a lot of weird things that we don't even know because it looks like our loved one. We think we're talking to them. It could be completely different. No one really knows. So you do know in your own tuition, in your own soul. But there's a lot of you before you can do anything. And I do feel like you need people that do notice these people being weird for any reason. You need to do anything you can to keep from having children with them, because this is like breeding with a I don't even know how do I term this spirit, like breeding with a stuck astral limbo demon that needs a fix. You're breeding with them because they're the walk-in, and it doesn't even matter. The whole thing's gross. You don't need to be bringing fuckazoids into the planet without being careful. Don't have babies right now. No one should be having babies right now. And if you do have babies, you better be damn sure and you're meditating and that you're very clear on your higher soul. That's what I'm saying. That's my disclaimer. And that's my spirit coming through. And YouTube lets me channel, and that's what I'm channeling. Like, you do not, and if you are not being careful, woman or man, they're going to start shutting shit down. We don't know what the country's going to be like, and you need to be very careful, because long time ago, my granny didn't have a choice. But then, in her lifetime, when it was too late, because she was a Catholic and already had to have too many kids because it was against anything. Even if they wasn't Catholic, she wouldn't have been able to have anything done about it because there was nothing like that. There was no nothing. You just had to get married young, have kids. I mean, that was part of the evolution. I understand that. It was still really hard on my granny because I talk to her all the time. She's one of my witch ancestry. The thing is, though, Loretta Lynn came telling you about, now I got the pill. Daddy, don't you worry none, 'cause now mama's got the pill, And that was a big deal, that song, back in the day. But tell you, man, like, without that, this is what we were dealing with before, when, the masculine took over from the planet, which is this polarity planet here. We had to split. Let's not forget that rhymed. Let's not forget we had to split when we swung the pendulum so far down to get here, which is another story. I'm not sure which one I should tell you first. I'll say that one for, well, I don't know which one. I wish I had anybody on my chat to tell me which one to tell. I could tell you the story of evolution or the story of how we got here from the whole deal all the way down, 7 levels. I think I'll do the one, the one that's easier and funnier, and I'm running out of time. And I got some more clarifying to do. So, Spirit's telling me I need to do some. I think I need another deck. Collective, my higher soul, Melissa Jude, Shinandi Sun. I love that one. Spirit, please and thank you. We got 3. That's good. Okay. So basically, what I'm hearing here is that in order to get back to your passion, which is the fire in you, we all have all elements, 7 levels down. You need to kind of have a silent solitude. Like, you can't be asking other people for help in this way because it's an inside job and there is no way to do it. I keep thinking there could be somebody that's coming. Well, there's always somebody that's going to come and show you different things, different aspects of your situation. But in order for you to really get it, you're going to have to keep your higher brain activated, and then you will probably get your answers. But there's a lot of fucking shit in the whole planet. That's why it's so globally fucked right now in the tribal energy, because it's been crazy for all of us, and we all have a little bit of different story. But the one thing is that I can see is that no one believes in anything. The biggest thing I can see is that no one has any faith. Like, literally, as you talk to, they'll be like, I don't know. I mean, no one has any faith. I mean, you really can't blame them if they weren't born with it like I was. I mean, I was born with this shit. I used to get kicked out of Sunday school with my granny, my grandma. I'm sorry, my grandma, not my granny. It's a different one. I called my other grandma. And she was a singer in the choir, and I go there and I'd ask them what the visions I seen. And I'd ask them, and I was only like 5. And they would kick me out. And then every time, they would never kick me out the first couple of times, but they would tell my grandma about it. And then she would, oh, there's one to come out too. And then, so I was like, okay. And then my grandma was like, well, I got to get sing in the choir, or pick a person in the audience to sit with. And I picked the prettiest girl with the longest hair. But I mean, I was only 5, man. I got kicked out for this shit that I knew already. That's what I'm telling you. I've always had faith with this stuff. I mean, we can go into that. I'm sure I've said things earlier. But the thing is you need to have a reunion with your spirit, your higher soul, not all this little monkey mind bullshit of the world here, but I'm talking about the real soul, and for you to move out of the closet, because that's where you are, a lot of you. And the ones that are the light workers that are watching this that are not in that way, then you have to just you just got to keep praying, man, because that's what I'm doing. And that's leading us. We got to keep going through these crazy things. But here's the good news. What I'm feeling about the holidays and shit, I'm feeling, especially with the summer solstice, and now, I mean, before with the spring equinox, the seasons, I feel it coming in really strong. So I feel like my readings are asking me to start to be around them in that cycle of that. So that's going to be changing for me too, because I'm just doing whatever I'm channeling, but now it's telling me that the seasons are coming back. That means that the feminine is back, because that's the real truth of the elemental kingdom and what's really happened. And I'm going to be telling more stories about that. But at this time right now, I'm going to just go ahead and say a little story about evolution. So if you can think, and I want you just to think about it, like, if you want to close your eyes, get a little cozy, whatever you want to do. But let's just visualize a caveman, okay, back in the day, and he's in a place in a nice part of the country. And he's there and he's like, I'm sorry, Ganesh. I love you. Let's look at Ganesh again. Yay. This is what we get when we fucking be conscious here. So here he is. He's like, and he's in the place, but he's been in this little place in the side of the country. He doesn't. He usually goes one way to do anything he's got to do out there, gather whatever. And this time he thought he would take another path, so he did. And he goes and he takes another path, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go and take another path." And so he does, and he walks, and he's like going along, and he walks upon. I know it's hot. I gotta put my back of my hair up, you guys. It's so hot. I swear my cats are like, what the hell? I know. But and they think they're gonna be better to go outside. I'm like, man, that's gonna be the worst thing you could ever do. So anyway, here they are, and they're like, yeah, here he is. He's going off into, takes a different path this time. And he goes and he wanders upon a body of water, a pond. And he's like, wow. And he looks at himself and he's never seen himself before. So he's like looking. And to him, I mean, what the hell? He looks beautiful to himself. So he's looking, and all of a sudden, he just starts to hear this like, or feel, or smell. I'm sorry, smell this horrible smell. It's like this smell. It's like tooth decay. God, I can't get one. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so hot. It's like I really am. I don't even know. I wish I had my old place that had a creek that I could just jump into, or the other one that I had one. I mean, all of it. But anyway, I don't right now because I'm traveling and staying with friends in between everything. So anyway, here's the motherfucker, and he comes up. He's there with the pond, and he's looking at himself, and he smells this horrible smell. It's like tooth decay. It's just so foul, and he turns around because he knows there's something behind him. It has to be. So he looks, but because his brain has never seen anything like this, the only thing he can see is teeth because he knows what they look like. So all he sees is teeth, these big teeth suspended, And all of a sudden, the next thing he knows, he's out of his body and back into the next, back to the dimension. And secondary and primary, he's like, he's scared, like, get off, go back into your next lifetime, because at that time we were going back and forth a lot because we hadn't figured it out, because we there's my Kentucky shit, we swang so much coming down after the 7 levels to the 3rd dimension that it was like we had to split into different bodies. It was too dense, we had to do different shit here. So it took us a while to figure it all out, man. A lot of reincarnation was going on at first, It took a while to work out the kinks. Mm-hmm. So there he is with his muddy feet sticking out of Tyrannosaurus Rex's mouth. Run away with his body. So he's backing out of his body. He's like, I've never been eaten before, It's really scary. So he finally fucking goes back because Spirit's like, get the fuck back down there, soldier. We got to figure this out. So here he goes back, and so he goes back, and he's like living in his next life. He's living in a cave in a nice part of the country, but he's got a sweetie now. He's got a sweetie. So him and his sweetie are living there. So his sweetie, he's got to go out to run some errands, catch some shit to eat for them, and get some shit done. And so she's tidying up in the cabin, and he goes out and he takes a different path, and he wanders upon, guess what? Yeah, this body of water that he's like, damn, this looks familiar, Like I fucking feel like deja vu. I've been here before. So he's looking down into the pond and he sees himself and he's like, looking at himself and like fixing his hair like I'm doing. And then all of a sudden he has a smell come upon him. At this moment, he's been here. He knows in his brain that smell is connected to something that's going to fuck him up. So he takes off running. Wily and wheelie as he is, he just gets the fuck away from the beast, Tyrannosaurus Rex. And he gets back to the cave and he's like, there's his sweetie, and he's running, ooh, 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 ooh. He's trying to tell her what the fuck is going on. And she's patting his brow and trying to help him out, and then fuck, he calms down. And so that night they go to bed and they make love, they have sex, and she gets impregnated. Well, because of his emotion, which is attached to his seed, as well as the female male, the emotion is attached. So whatever emotion it is that you're coming in with is transferred, and it depends on which side is stronger, but it still doesn't matter. Let me tell you the story. Let me finish this fucking story. So they make love, they have sex, and she's impregnated. And the one thing that he was thinking of in his emotions when he passed his seed to her to have this baby was, I wish I would have had a little bit fucking longer legs when I was trying to get away from that motherfucker. And so the baby was then born with what? Longer legs, which is the story of evolution. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun to say it. It actually is kind of the real truth of it all, but I mean, that was an animated story. I like to tell stories in that way because if I just do it, it's so boring otherwise, and maybe people get it better when I say it in a fun way. So I make things up like that to tell it in a way that on the truth, but yet in a what do you call it, like the Celestine prophecy, like it's true but it's not true. It's a story based on the truth. Okay, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And again, anybody that resonates with anything of this reading that comes up, and oh yeah, I want to just do a little overall. Let me see where I'm at with that. Who do I? Oh yeah, here I am. Definitely my motherfuckers here. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of an overall for the. Oh my god, I knew it. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen too. I don't know what this is about, the feminine energy. So it could be your own feminine energy, your wife, your sister, your mother, somebody. It's something about the feminine energy. Oh my gosh. Choosing peace. I gotta clarify that too. Something about choosing peace, but then what else? Somebody, and maybe their teacher. Something's really wild with this one here because it came out of. First of all, I seen it when and then I shuffled and it still came out. Okay, and these are my ascended masters. This is my motherfucking. This is my deck of. This is. I channel the same things as she. This is my deck, man. It's close to my heart. It's my seriously. I've had them forever, and I'm telling you, man, it's got something to do. I want to look into this real quick. Okay, so it's about. It's also about. I feel like it's about somebody. It's about you being chained to something that you didn't know what you were doing or something. I don't know. And then I got this motherfucker. He's always a trip. I have go now. I don't even know what that means. I'm trying to look here. My God, at the very end, I thought I was done with this shit. Okay, you guys are a pain in my ass, and I'm just kidding. I love y'all. That mama thing just threw me way the fuck off. Okay, somebody's got to do something with peace with a mom or a baby mama or a daughter or a sister. There's something that something has happened. So this is to the masculines. The whole thing otherwise has been it could be a feminine, depends on who you are. So I guess I won't gender it, but it just feels to me like there's somebody, it feels like a male to me. Could be something else, but I don't know, man. That feels pretty fucked up. Maybe You know what? I also feel like somebody might have been incarcerated or passed away. Somebody's passed it. Something has happened tragically with someone on this collective tribe energy. Let me show spirit, please and thank you. Show me something more about this mother and sister, daughter, wife. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm not getting it in this step. Okay. That was intense. Let me see. No, I don't like this one either. Let me try this one. I don't like either one of these for now. This is really intense, man. I didn't expect this shit to come out for you, motherfucking collective tribe. Okay, Spirit, please, my guides, angels, ancestor, the light, my higher soul, please and thank you. Give me direction for the tribe, for the collective. That's way too many falling out. We don't need that many. There might be too many pans in the pot around your ass. Maybe way too many talking. Like too many hens. What's that Loretta Lynn song? The hens? Whatever. I can't even remember. I can't get into it. I'll never finish this week. What do we got? The one that fell out. You know what? If there is somebody that has passed away or somebody that it could be, this is the scenarios I'm getting because that's what I'm hearing in the grid along with the cards. Like I'm feeling like the feminine energy, somebody needs to get paid for something. Like you or you are owed. It's either you owe or you are owed. One of the tribe here that I'm talking to. Somebody's owed money and it feels like, uh, if you are the other person that owes the money, then you have to pay it, but you don't. You just keep fucking around and living your life and not and thinking, well, that was a long time ago. She don't need it now. Well, or he, yeah, they do. Actually, they could be homeless, and you don't give a shit, and that's gonna make you bad karma for your ass. So you might want to retaliate everything that you've done and make sure that you know that you're right with everything and balanced in your life. Because if you were to leave your body, you're still going to have to do it. It's like you can't cash out. You can ride that wave here if you're hiding good enough, but you can never hide from the light. Never. You can never hide from the light, and you will always face the light. I know. It's almost worse than the dark. If you're bad, if you're low, if you're bad. I can't help it. I know I'm not supposed to say bad, but I love that word. 'Cause I'm a bad. Because, there's so many good songs about it too. Anyways, but the real truth is, it is really not bad or good. That's just an opinion. It's really just a vibration of high or low. So that is really the way it goes. But we are human and we do say things. And I do try to watch my stuff, but I just caught myself because spirit fucks with me every time. But it also feels like, not only, it's not like someone, uh, whoever whoever the tribe member is that is going through this bullshit and who it happened with, I don't know. But the thing is, it's not like they actually really care. That's what I'm seeing. Like they think that they're untouchable. And I feel this to you is there will be justice for whoever has gotten fucked with this. But I don't know how long. That's the thing. I don't know how long. I don't know when. There's no time frame I'm seeing at all. I'm totally not seeing that. I'm just doing a collective reading, which got a little bit bigger and longer than I thought I was going to, but I don't see any way to see what time frame this is. I can't see that. I would be lying if I did. So I mean, I'm just wishing love and light because I'm hearing it in myself and I'm feeling it myself right now. So there's a lot of shit going on, but I just guarantee you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. But watch who you're attracted to. This one motherfucker keeps coming up, Melchizedek. Yeah. Spiritual law. So, but there's my boyfriend. He came out right after my boyfriend, Archangel Michael. So basically, what I'm saying here is you can do it, but you're going to have to be aware and come out of this fucking closet, man. Whoever the collective's in the closet with not believing and being chained to this energy of the devil that you could get out of any time. It's like it feels a lot like, financial stuff. Like it's like, oh my God, if I don't make this, if I don't do that, like you need to calm the fuck down and pray to your higher soul. Lift your shit up. You're being chained to the whatever energy this is. So raise it on up to the top, to the deluxe apartment in the sky. Raise it on up. You know why? Because I got a right to be wrong. I'm gonna sing my own song, you know? So let's do it, man. Let's, baby, do it. Because this is what I'm seeing. I got a lot more to say, but you know what? I don't got time. We'll see how this plays out and I'll keep going. The next time that I do a collective, I will, you know what? I'll probably do something on the 4th of July for Independence or around that area. And then I'll do something for another collective, um, in the middle, a little bit after that. So we'll see if anything. I'll probably do another one before then for another reading if it comes in. But anyway, blessings to you guys. Stay safe, stay cool, like Fonzie, man, right? And stop and keep singing or drumming, tapping, and clearing energy and praying, man. Because you have your own free will, you must ask for help or they won't come in. That's your free will. They have to be asked first, and you need to know that. All right, blessings, y'all. Much love. See you next time.